I'm gonna start on Lucas's legs. Buddy. I'm just putting lotion. I'm just putting lotion. I'm not even tickling you. Is that funny, buddy? I'm just rubbing lotion on you because it's cold out and you don't want to get dry skin. I'm not tickling you. I'm using open hands. I'm not going like this.
What's up, YouTube? This is a new thing for me. I'm going to try to walk you through my videos here. Looks like one of my warm-up sets fell off, or I forgot to record it. We basically do 135, 2 different sets of those for about 20 reps each, and one set of 225 for about 10 reps. You notice the real short range of motion there. Keeps the pressure where I need it in my chest, and there's no need to lock out your elbows on the warm-up sets. I do, however, do a full range of motion on the rest of the heavy sets, anything 315 and above. Before each set, I'll also kind of squat over like you see here and stretch my hamstrings. Also do a little bit of calf raises in between each set. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it helps me, at least mentally. It helps me push through. There's a little bit of leg drive, I guess. I know you don't see much of it as you watch my videos, but it is there, a little bit at least. I feel that the pause reps really have helped me a great deal in getting over, not really my plateaus because I've still got them, but I guess just maintaining the strength that's already there. This is exactly what I do for the most part 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. My first heavy set, I'll do 5 pause reps of whatever weight, typically 315. And then the next one I'll do 2 or 3. So here I have 350 on for 2 pause reps. So this is 375 on the bar here. As you'll see, it was a very difficult 375. I explained it due to the weather. It was 23 degrees walking around today. By the way, this is a new gym. I had to give up my prior gym, ATC Fitness in Bartlett. This is a better family gym. It has all the amenities. It's got childcare. It's got a little pool. It's got a splash pad for the summertime. It's got the classes. The big sell is the classes for my wife. She likes to go to the classes, so this is it for the foreseeable future. So I decided to put 395 on the bar. Probably a bad move on my part. 375 felt heavy. There was no need to jump 20 pounds, but everything else felt pretty good. I didn't get injured, so it was worth a shot. I did not get it. Sorry, spoiler alert, but I did not get it. However, I feel that if the spotter were not there, I don't know, it's like a mental thing for me. When I've got a spotter, I get lazy and I don't push as hard, but when there's no spotter there, and it's do or die, as you saw in my other video. I know I give the camera a pretty creepy look right here because I just noticed that I'm blocking the review. This guy next to me he's talking about some program he's doing. And this is his first, I guess, heavy set where he's doing 8 reps of, looks like 255. He went for 7, or he got 7. Strong dude. I'm not hating. I don't go for that number 8 anymore due to pure laziness.
Why do you go for another 110?
Oh man.
Hey, I'm the same way, man. I won't push for that one either. Not anymore.
You want to lift off or not?
Yeah, give me a light lift and just let go.
Okay.
I'm going to pause again. I'm going to try.
Count 3.
Light lift. 1, 2.
I don't know if you you guys are stretching before and or after sets, but I do it before and after every set, and this is one of my favorites here, to stretch out my back, my lower back, which I've got some back problems. But yeah, it's so important. Keep it loose. And you'll notice sometimes as I'm going back down the pyramid, I 365 for a lot longer than you just saw. Again, it deals with stretching. I love to stretch, and I like the stretch that you feel from just pushing up 365 from a dead stop. So these last two sets, the last two sets that I do are basically 315, just back down that pyramid to finish my volume for my chest workout. I like to get about 20, sometimes 19, sometimes 21 reps of heavy sets, being 315 and above. This is what I do for triceps. It's what I've done since high school, really. And I feel like it's worked my tries harder than any other tricep workout I've done, which I've only done 2 or 3 other ones, but it really helps. The form's a little hard to get down, but once you get it down, the weights aren't that heavy, just kind of based on some of the comments, I thought you'd like this view better. I mean, of my form. Come on, guys, stay with me here. Another one of my favorite workouts to up your bench are pull-ups. Hard as heck to do. I think quantity is not as important as quality of a rep here, I guess, of your form. So don't worry about how many you get, just make sure you're doing it the right way for it to be effective. I think the most I've ever done is like 30, a little over 30 maybe. I don't go to full lockout. I don't go from top to bottom of a pull-up. I don't kind of like I just don't see a point. When you're doing this many reps, you just need to focus on the area that you're working out. You don't need to focus on the little lockout muscles. That's my reasoning for it anyway. I wish there was a way. I wish I had a program I could fast forward this stuff for you guys. This is my ab workout. I just wanted to show you a video that had my entire workout, and this is it. So I included this part as well. You'll see that my hand placement changes throughout this one set. Basically, 25 reps of each position. I feel like the different angles work tiny little different pieces of your abdominal muscles, which is why I do it. I'll take this time now to kind of introduce myself, since this is my first narrated video. My name's Long, L-O-N-G, born and raised in South Florida. One of the most popular questions I get on YouTube is why I started or how I started. And I'll start with my grandma had 14 children, so I've got a lot of aunts and uncles. Have a lot of cousins around the same age, went to school with a lot of kids or cousins. We like to play outside after school, and as my older cousins, got into high school and stuff like that, they're a little bit older than us, and they started lifting weights. Well, guess what? The cool thing to do would be lift weights after school. So that's how I got started about 14 years old. I've been doing it consistently ever since. And I guess luckily I always like to kind of go heavy. So I guess my focus was kind of always on strength, and I'd say that with the consistency is the only reason I'm able to get what I got today. So if any of you out there have been doing it for a while and your goal is strength, just keep at it, live smart, stay healthy, and you'll be exactly where I am if that's your goal. With that said, I never really learned the quote-unquote right or correct way to bench. My high school is known for football and track, not weightlifting. So if you watch my videos, you'll see, I guess, mostly flat back, although I've got a little arch, and a little leg drive. But try to do what I can. I'm older. I'm 32 years old now. And, as you get a family, things change, your priorities change, your free time is not so much your own, it's family borrowed time is what it is. I wanted to put this video in here because I wanted to show you that I do have a little arch here. You can see it when I wear a tank top. And although I do scoot up under the bench so it's easier for me to lift the bar up, this is 315 pounds, I do keep a little bit of an arch. And I can maintain this throughout the set. So I'm definitely not doing it with a flat back. I'm not strong enough to do that. I put this clip in here because I want to show you the bar that I'm using. It's my favorite bar that I've ever used at any commercial gym. Keep in mind, I've never been to a powerlifting gym, so I don't know the difference or anything like that, but I really like this bar. It's got a more narrow grip than a lot of the other bars that you see in the same clip here, like the dark bar. I really like this bar. I don't know what it's called. If any of you know, leave a comment. I'd love to tell my new gym, hey, time to upgrade. With that said, the new gym is pretty cramped, the weightlifting area. I don't think that's their focus there. So the angles that I record will be. Guys, I'll finish with just saying a huge thank you for watching the videos, liking the videos, being subscribers, sharing the videos. Just for an average Joe like me, it means a lot to have a video that's hit 1 million views. Just something I would have never thought could have happened. So thanks again, really appreciate you watching. If you want to see something different, if you have some feedback on the video, I'm all ears. Happy Martin Luther King Day.
Who's there?
Mommy and Dada.
Mommy and Dada. Who?
Mommy and me.
That was such a funny joke.
Yeah.
Why don't you teach Lucas how?
Who's there? Mommy and Daddy. Who? Me and Lloyd.